Guys, what's up? Welcome back. Now we are in Murder Mystery and we are back. Okay. Why actually I didn't post now for this 2 days because well, I know why we are. What I'm gonna do today. So, first of all, is playing and trolling and everything, but also explaining for some of you guys that are not exploiters and hate them how you can actually avoid exploiters because and also I'm talking about how you can actually avoid it even better, but we are going later on the video. The first step how to avoid exploiters, especially in murder mystery, arsenal, I don't know, is the first thing: look for beginners, look for noob avatars, just watch them, just let me explain your murder mystery. Just try to jump around and everything, just like jump from the wall, and if they manage to every time to shoot you, where we're going later on, you can actually do it better. But yeah, this is actually okay. Yeah, you can understand. Aimbot, everyone know how it actually works. Or if you're here on the wall and someone shoots you from there, that is actually crazy too. Right this here, you can actually see it. And it actually shoots very clear. Well, you can see. And oh, damn. Let me damn on her. And the next step is, so I play murder mysteries. It's actually murder mystery 2 content. So the first is don't camp, don't team. So these are the 2 things that you need to be aware of. And just don't be a mini avatar, because if you are a mini avatar, then you will see somehow this begging in your server and you thinking about it, yeah, he's actually innocent, but then it actually terrorizes the whole server. So you can aim it. Just be fair. That's actually the reason why I exploit. I mean, murder mystery is not fair. There are the exploiters, there are the mini, there are the teamers, there are the campers, wall campers. You can name it. And yeah, this is actually what I can tell you. Now, it is hard. I mean, there are actually exploiters, but think about it. There are not as many troll exploiters, if you actually think about it, because you don't get them as much. You get them only if you team or just play unfair. And if some dude is literally in a server and plays, and somehow he calls his bro just to join the server and terrorize it, then just don't complain. If you're a mini, you get it. Or if you're a camper, everything. Now, it is hard. Some exploiters, the troll exploiters, you have just leave the server. That is actually, you just gotta leave the server. Because if you don't leave the server, well, I mean, why are you complaining? For seriously now, why complaining actually? Why do you complain if you are in the server? I mean, if you want to stay in the server, just don't complain. I mean, what could I tell? Well, yeah, that's actually, you normally avoid exploiters. And don't forget, exploiters can still actually hack your account, because it is actually very simple. Well, not actually simple, but if they have a PC, then yes, they can actually try to lag the server or kick everyone out. You see this eclipse out? Then you should probably be, control. It is premium, but look at this. Freeze player, banks player, or ban player actually here. You can name it. So yeah, they can actually ban you. You can name it. This is tier 1. Now we have the tier 2, how to avoid exploit. And that would be using yourself some exploits, which is risky because your account could get banned. But if you have a decent script like this one over here, Eclipse Sub, or there are many more, Vertex Hub, an example, you just gotta go to Universal and have these anti-exploiters, so they can lock on you. This right here where I'm taping to shoot the murderer automatically for me. And you have also anti-void, so they can bring you in the void. Fix on code parts and everything, so they can see you as an SCP. So if they have SCP activated, they can just not see you. And the anti-fling is actually the most important, because anti-fling is that actually flings off the map. If someone using it, well, bye, you just gotta fly, I guess. But now you can name. There's actually what you could do if you want. This is now the tier 3. Now, tier 3 is a little bit different. So, you're defending yourself. What I actually mean, it is hard. First of all, to avoid an exploiter is hard. By the way, it is actually hard. But you could also name it. To avoid them, it is actually really hard. And you need to be a pro in it. So, if you have your mom's credit card, then it should be okay, and you could buy the premium. And also the Wave, you could install it and buy a PC also. And that's actually it. And the next thing is you have to code. So to beat them, it is actually super hard. Because you could name it, you could actually name it. It is hard, okay? It is actually hard. So basically, you have to, be a good and skilled in Lua. So that's actually the first step to be good at Lua. And second most important part is you have to code it. So not just know Lua, also know how to code and combine them. Because if you don't know, let me explain. You know what Hello Print World is, but you don't know what to do with it. So an example, but you can name it. And the first thing would be making a way better anti-kill. So murder mystery, the kill all. So you have the kill all everything here. So we normally get killed. It is you kill everyone. You can't go away until you have these two things. So the first thing would be to just simply have God mode is hard to make. Even if you think about it, it is hard. I tried it myself. I coded it actually by myself. Even tried with the help of ChatGPT. I made both of them, and then I actually just let ChatGPT. You see the ChatGPT better than me, but obviously not. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like easy. And yeah, it is actually hard. So yeah, it is hard to make a God mode. It's just basically, there are more types of God mode. So the first God mode there is dummy is somewhere placed. Let's just say a dummy is placed and hidden somewhere in that direction. Yeah, in that direction. So the dummy is there. No one can see it. No one can reach it. It is literally just out of the box, out of the code, which you can actually still be killed. And then the dummy is actually where your humanoid is. The humanoid is where take damage. So if the murder stabs, the humanoid is here on your character, but it will be transferred to the dummy. And if it is transferred to the dummy, well, you can name it, then you are dead. Basically, without the humanoid, you can't die. Yeah, that's actually it. But next thing is making you invincible, or just simply removing your hitbox. This is the hardest thing what you can actually do, especially murder mystery, because it's actually hard. No, I didn't shot you, but you can name it. It is hard to make a God mode. Not even Eclipse Sub could have done this in Murder Mystery. They discontinued it because it doesn't work. Murder Mystery is, a little bit hard. Other games are a little bit easy. It just comes. Okay, it just comes. Now, then you can name it. It is hard. Now, let's get to tier 4. Now, this is where it actually starts. The first is you're just the exploiter and you try to block that other exploiter, and save the day. But you are also an admin, so you actually don't exploit. So you're an admin, okay? The admin is, okay, it is okay. And with the admin, you could, control, you could, and ban people. So this is tier 4. But it's admin power. So if you're an admin, you have a game, and someone's, and you are 6 years old, and you don't know what to do, and someone's exploiting your game, well, you could just ban it. It is actually very easy, because you literally have the commands of it. So you could just name it. And that's actually it. it is hard. I mean, you can be an admin or just get admin from others. It is hard. I mean, J-Day has it, Bard has it, Nikilis has it, Zylik has it. You can name it. Just on it. It is actually very hard. It is actually very hard. Harder than you actually might think. It is actually. It is pretty hard. Man, I'm showing you what's actually happening. I know. It is actually hard, and you can get the admin, but it is way harder as you go up. So you could get with an exploit, or you could actually get it by asking, Roblox or the developers from the game to get yourself a little bit some admin, to ban the exploiters or get, at least a protection from them. It is actually it, and it is actually hard, so be aware of it, and you can name it is hard. Well, these are the top 4 list, and it is pretty insane. Think about it. Wait a minute. So I hope you all actually enjoyed this. Well, should I tackle? I mean, it is hard. It is very hard, and you don't even know how actually hard this is. But this is hard. So I hope y'all actually enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want to and you enjoyed it. And fuck it out.